the most stressful episode yet.
Okay.
Yep.
So we got our lobster.
Hold on. Host, take it away.
We have an intro.
No, we don't. There's no intro to this crap.
Come on, lobster crack. Let's go.
Yeah. Okay, no.
It's the most important part.
Welcome back, Media Junkies. I'm hosting again. We're all in our very attractive shirts.
Yeah.
Very awesome stuff.
Yes.
If we're talking a little fast, we're kind of under time
We
pressure.
are.
This is a very high
Yes,
pressure.
our
very
lives
high
have been very stressful lately.
Yeah.
Sorry that I look like I'm at Heaven's Gate right now.
Yeah,
It's
I know.
Just very
we
bright.
didn't have time. This is what it's going to be for this episode.
Yes. Yeah.
You can see his computer in the shot.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't even.
Who
realize
cares?
that.
You know?
It's whatever right now.
It's okay. Anyway, it's a very stressful time.
Mhm.
A lot of tense emotions, and I thought we've been trying to plan like a hangout for like a week,
Yeah.
a month.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't have time. No one has time. So we need to get out today. We need to have our rage rant. So
Yeah.
Yes.
my episode I'm hosting, I decided that we are all going to choose one or two or a few. I think two things what we decided on.
Yeah.
To rant about. I'm not gonna have a time limit for this because I didn't think that would be sincere enough to get the full emotion of the
Yeah.
moment. So, but that's what we're gonna do. But first,
We got a lobster fact.
No.
And you guys voted. And we voted for my name, and it was very, very close. We had a tie for a bit between Kraken and Rotten Ralph, and it was actually close because we were having Kraken win for a bit, and then my grandma swooped in and said, "You know what? I changed
wait,
my
your
mind."
grandma or the lobster's grandma?
My grandma, this stupid idiot's grandma, went, "Hey, we're gonna change the name to Rotten Ralph. Rotten Ralph is the winner, and that's my new name now. Thank you,
Oddly enough,
thank
no
you,
one
fans.
voted for Mr. America.
Thank you, fans, and also, I'm bringing you today's lobster
Wait,
facts.
I also have something to say first.
I will say no one voted for Mr. America, but my uncle told me yesterday that it's really weird. Their cat's name, it isn't Miss America, but they call her Miss America.
That's funny.
It's so weird.
Maybe this lobster was its line. Well, Mr. America doesn't exist actually.
Yeah, Mr. America doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Stupid. Anyways, I'm bringing you today's lobster fact, and I'm quite intelligent, as you can tell from my sentence. And it says, just like human beings, we also carry our young for 9 months, and we can live up to more than 100 years.
Okay. Enough about the lifespan of a lobster. Okay.
Yeah.
We actually can live longer.
Yeah.
But that's it. I'm gonna go. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for choosing my name. I hope you guys have a really good podcast.
Yes. Goodbye. Rotten
Goodbye.
Ralph. He isn't as rotten as his name sounds.
Yeah, he's very
Kind of a
charming
chill
fella.
guy.
Yeah.
Charming fellow.
Yeah.
One might say.
Yeah.
All right.
Who's going first?
I will go first.
Okay.
Ooh.
Good.
And-
Can I go last?
Yeah, you can go last.
I don't have
first.
anything
I don't have
prepared yet.
anything. So this is inspired by Austin especially has a few famous stories for this podcast that he's told where he's gotten angry. So I decided, why don't we do some more? So my first one I'm gonna do is, in my opinion, the lowest form of human being.
No.
Like,
Ooh.
Oh, this is
because
Luke talk.
Oh,
I love
God.
people, I have a hard time finding problems with people,
Mm-hmm.
but in my opinion, the most like scum-sucking, worst
Scum-sucking?
level, like
Whoa.
on like the lowest level of the human, like the tier list. This is like the F tier
Whoa.
of human beings are internet scammers,
Ooh,
online scammers,
yeah.
Yeah.
people like that who target innocent people and destroy their lives.
Yeah,
in a
that's-
and they use all these disgusting tactics. Like
Mm-hmm.
they play with their emotions for hours and hours and hours, sometimes even days.
Especially.
Of these having to keep calling and going to buy gift cards and withdraw money and do all this crap. It makes me sick. And I'm really into this. This is a bit founded by the YouTube channel. I don't know if you've heard of the YouTube channel called Scammer Payback.
Ooh.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I know that guy.
I love that YouTube channel quite a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and I was watching some of it recently, and I really, really admire what he does. I think
Yeah.
that he's a really, really noble person.
Mm-hmm.
He saved so many people. He has this fund. I don't know if you know. He has this
Yeah.
fund you can just donate money to, and he gives that money back to people who've been scammed.
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
Which is it's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
But I just hate scammers with such a burning passion, and
Yeah.
it's the opinion formulated a little bit because of him,
Mhm.
but also just because like anyway, they have no remorse for their actions. They have
Yeah.
they have no like they know exactly what they're doing,
Yeah.
and it's just they don't have any care. They don't care for anybody else. It's
Yeah.
awful. It's really just
It's like
disgusting.
the
Yeah.
lowest form of greed.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's like Midas's touch.
Maybe I should
Yeah.
move my mic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I was
you
gonna
probably
say,
should move it over to your
Austin
mouth.
has been talking.
I
just so you
have been
guys know.
talking.
I wonder how many of
Hey!
them heard you.
Over here.
But yeah, especially when they go after old people is also
yeah.
really annoying.
It's the like main target, and like you can
Exactly.
even see because what Pierogi's Gamer Payback does is
Mhm.
he'll like go onto their computers and see their files and find lists of all these like victims.
Yeah.
and it's just
It's just
so many
mountains
people.
of files.
yeah, it's awful. And then he deletes all their files, and it's really funny.
Yeah.
And again, the Game Rush is like, what's happening? Huh?
Yeah.
And they're always foreign too.
Very epic.
Yeah. All
Um,
right, so that's my little.
I'm actually ready to go if Hunter wants to go last.
Okay.
Um,
Why not?
so this one is actually related to why we're in such a rush today.
Okay.
So
Cars parked on the side of the road.
Yeah, I hate those cars. You know I hate cars.
Yeah, I know.
Laptops falling off the cars.
Yes.
All the cars were parked on the side of the road with laptops
It's falling off of them over and over and over
And the
again.
laptops all grew arms and legs. And-
yeah.
But anyways, so the reason is because not only did I just get done working, but I also went out to eat right after work.
Yeah.
Like right down the road at a restaurant with my girlfriend
Mhm.
before the podcast.
Yeah, and this is another reason why it was so stressful because I felt bad because I was like,
Yeah.
well, he's gonna have like a 30-minute date. Like
It's
that's
It wasn't really a date. It was just getting food
Yeah.
after work, which
Yeah.
we had
I mean-
already worked the whole day together.
okay. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
But,
that's a date in itself.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, I was at this restaurant, and obviously I was kind of like on a time crunch, so I was like wanting to get out of there as quick as possible.
Yeah.
First off, it already took like 30 minutes. Like by 1:30, which was when I was supposed to be back here, we didn't even have our food yet, which it's fine. Restaurants get busy. That's fine. What I'm really ranting about is like bad customer service that just do not pay attention to you at all, like whatsoever. Like,
Yes.
That happened.
I'm obviously working in customer service, so I understand how hard it can be.
Yeah.
But I was sitting at this table. Obviously, the food wait was a little bit long. Then we got our food. We ate, like, obviously not just because I was on a time crunch, but because I was really hungry. We ate like super quick, and then didn't. Like for the next 10 minutes, there was literally like didn't come back, ask us like how you doing?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then after this, when we finally get to like the paying process,
Yeah.
because I keep all of my money in my savings, I have to transfer it every time to pay for stuff.
Right.
So I accidentally transferred $1 less than it was
Ooh.
after tip. So I put it in the little, because she brings the card machine to the table, gives it to you. And then I put the card in. She walked away. But it declined
Yeah.
Oh.
because I was missing $1.
So are you in overdraft now?
No, not an
No, 'cause you have to
overdraft.
save it. That's right, that's right.
It declined it, but because it declined it, she had to go and set the whole thing up again.
Ah.
Oh.
And
jeez.
not only did she have to go set the whole thing up again, but
How does this crap keep happening?
I
to
don't
you?
don't
know.
understand.
I don't know. But not only did she have to set the whole thing up again, but she didn't realize it declined because she walked away and now she was just like gone.
Oh.
Oh.
And so eventually she came back out and I was like staring at her.
Yeah. Like,
And still she didn't come to the table. So I literally took the machine, took my card, walked over to her. I was like, could you set
Hey,
this
look.
up, please? Could you please help me?
Could you please help me, please?
So yeah, just bad customer service. I've had like lots and lots.
I know.
Lots,
Yeah.
and lots of it. I
This
feel like
is-
everybody has.
this
but
is what's interesting. This is interesting because Hunter, we're just talking about how is like how I'm a very, very lucky person.
Oh, God.
I have a lot of luck, and you and I are very similar. But you also have terrible luck.
Yeah.
No, his luck is like
So it's
stuff goes to an extent to where it's gonna screw him
Yeah,
over,
right.
but
Yeah.
it doesn't actually
this
do
time
anything
it
to
kind
him.
of did though. 'cause
I will say I have extreme luck on both sides though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Like
really?
I'm also like I love talking about how I won not one PS5 the day it came out, but 2.
What?
Yes. Well, I didn't win them.
Oh,
I
you
paid
didn't,
for
you
them.
didn't think about giving me one? I'm kidding. We
I
didn't
paid
mention
for
it.
them, but they were so hard to get that it was like
Yeah,
there was
I know.
no chance
That's
of getting
awesome.
them.
Wow.
So I got one for me and one for my cousin because it was like the day it
sick.
came out.
Nice.
Shout out to you,
Yeah.
cousin.
Is it the same one you always talk about?
Yeah, Hayden.
It's always a different one.
I have a little-
Yeah,
You have so many.
I have a little story like you did. So I went to Applebee's on Sunday.
I love Applebee's.
And we sat there for a good 20 minutes before they even came to our table to ask us for drinks. For drinks.
That's happened at that same Applebee's to me before. It's the one.
How did you know it was at Applebee's?
Well, it's
near Cuyahoga. That's the one we went to.
yeah.
yeah, it's near.
It's like by like it's the one that has the Target across.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
We
I
sat
went to
there
that
waiting forever.
Yeah.
And then we waited for everything else. Like we waited there for like an hour or two just to get
Yeah.
like everything be done. And then we got our bill, and they gave us a pen that didn't even work. So we had to. So
That's the highlight of the story here.
Yeah.
so the one person we were eating with, which is my mom's friend, had to go up to the person, ask for another pen. Just for it to work. And like they tried putting water on a napkin, like putting the pen in the napkin, and you can see that there was ink inside the pen, like that
Yeah.
exploded. I'm like, gee.
See, you should
20 minutes.
you should never have to, like, this sounds entitled saying it, but it's true. You should never have to get up and go get your waiter.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Like
it's
they should be over enough to, if there's a problem, be able to.
Yeah, you can
resolve
say this
it.
because you work.
Yeah,
Kinda like
exactly.
that.
Yeah,
So-
he works in retail. Or not retail, but you know what I mean.
That's kind of
customer
retail.
service.
Yeah.
But a little mini thing I do hate, which it doesn't count as one, but it's part of like this whole customer service thing.
Yeah.
Is I hate like on the opposite end of the spectrum where I'm just taking the first bite of my food, comes rushing
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
How
How's
is
the
it?
food?
How's
Yeah.
the food? Is it good? Is it good enough for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I just it's very
I know what you're talking about.
But
There's a lot of customer service
Yeah.
bad things that happen.
but we're not Bob's Fridge, so
yeah.
We'll get on
Exactly.
with it.
No. God.
FNAF jump scare.
Yeah.
Anyways,
I had something to add. I usually have patience. For the most part, I have patience. Unless I'm rushing, like today. I
Yeah.
was like, he's had 30 minutes and I got his food yet. I was like, oh my gosh, we have a podcast to record. Like, come on. But other than that, I usually have patience unless you are the only person in the restaurant and it's taking 30
Oh
minutes.
yeah.
yeah,
I get that there's probably online orders and stuff, but
Yeah.
they should have like other staff doing
I
that.
mean,
and the person
yeah.
in the place should be the priority. I don't know.
it takes a lot for customer service to like really
Yes.
get to me, because I just understand like how tough
Yeah.
those
It's-
jobs
especially
are.
because you've had
Yeah.
You're
so
working in.
I definitely don't condone like yelling at them, even if they are a bad customer service.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like people
Oh, I hate when people do
people that yell at like customer service workers
worse.
are worse than bad customer
Charlie
service.
just
Yeah.
made a video about it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I mean, it's okay like to get annoyed about it, but like not like you don't have to yell at the person.
Yeah, you
I
don't have to
know,
be like
yeah.
rude or anything.
Because that's when they become a
Well,
Karen.
also something. They were nice enough to give us like a 10% discount for the food though,
Oh,
even though
okay.
we were waiting for a long
Well,
time.
it's
That is nice.
Yeah,
So,
that's
yeah.
nice. And,
It is
yeah,
nice, yeah.
yeah.
All
But
right, yeah, customer service is a pretty crazy world.
so whose turn is it actually?
That's my turn
Okay.
because I still didn't have a
Okay, that was just an add-on.
I think one of my biggest rage things is people that cheat in video games.
Okay,
And then they
that's
talk
valid.
crap about people like they're like, "Oh, this guy's so bad," and then they're cheating. I saw this one video. Do you guys know what a Zim is?
No.
So it's basically this thing that you can plug into your console, and you can basically this gives you aimbot and all this other stuff, and you can use your mouse and keyboard on console, which is perfectly fine for certain games like Minecraft or something like that. But like you're playing on mouse and keyboard on a console, mind you. This game that most people use it on, which is like Rainbow Six Siege. This game does not have aim. This game does not have aim assist.
Yeah.
So no matter if you're playing on a controller or not, you don't get aim assist. But what this does, it basically makes you not miss any. Basically, you can't miss shots, and all this other stupid stuff. And this guy goes, all my years of hard work, and he literally has a Zim. I'm like, bro, you have no hard work
jeez.
at all. You're a
Yeah.
cheating scum, so
Yeah.
shut up.
I hate when they gloat about it.
They're like,
I'm
oh,
so much better than
I'm
you.
so much better.
'Cause I
And then
bought
like, bro,
something.
it's like, bro, you're using a thing that basically gives you aim assist, which I don't have. Or anyone else has. And honestly, I don't even use aim assist in games that have aim assist anymore because I just feel like I could play much better without aim assist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what it does is like you learn incorrectly.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And then you don't actually ever get good.
Because I used to play Fortnite with aim assist on because I didn't realize I had it on because I had the advanced options off, so I'm like, okay, I should just turn it off automatically. But it doesn't do that. So I turned it on, turned off, or completely got rid of put aim assist strength to completely 0. My aim could be a little bit better, but it's still good. It's just because it's not like training people where they're going. So
Yeah,
I'm still
yeah.
like getting used to not having aim assist, and I'm actually still pretty good at aiming.
That's kind of the point of having aim assist too, is to like for newer players to kind of like ease them into it a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it sucks when that becomes a cheating thing.
Exactly.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It makes me more mad when people are gloating about it though.
Yeah.
The reason why aim
yeah.
assist exists is because PC players already have an advantage with being able to use their
that is true.
entire arm, and then they sit
Their
there.
entire arm.
They have their entire they have a wrist, and they can actually move their mouse.
They have a
This
wrist.
is how computers work, everyone.
And obviously, there's some people that can't do that, because because they're born without that.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of them that are so much better than I could ever be at video
Yeah.
games.
I will add the opposite. I love this when games include settings for disabled people.
Yeah,
that
I
is
love
very
games that
cool.
do that.
That's very
I
cool.
like when there's a colorblind mode too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And even
Well, most games have to have.
Yeah, not all of them do. What I really liked was Crash 4 did when you went to the menu for colorblind, and there were options for all the different types of colorblindness.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's
really
cool.
cool.
That's cool. I
So,
didn't know that.
Yeah, so if whatever type you have, you can
Oh, nice.
And that game
Yeah.
is really pretty too, so
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah.
a bit of unrage for you.
Yeah, a little
Something we
unrage.
like, yeah.
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 Good stuff.
Good stuff. All right. This is our vent. This is unstructured. We're just venting.
Yeah.
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, pretty much.
We just gotta have this episode done before 3, I think, right?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
time is it?
2:25.
Okay, we're good.
I mean,
we're good.
don't tell anybody that. They'll find out our information.
Yeah. By what
Scam
time it
us.
is. Yeah.
They'll scam us while cheating at a video game.
I just
Well,
gotta
also-
say, the one thing I hate, but this doesn't count as my thing, is this frame that we are recording right now.
I know.
Yeah.
It's the most ugly thing.
I didn't want to
think
say
I've-
anything. Yeah.
It's
But-
too far over.
I
It's
know.
like it's
'Cause it-
whatever.
And I was like, perfect. And then
Yeah.
you can just
Yeah.
tell this episode was rushed. 'cause
you know
Yeah.
what? I just I have to bring it over
All right.
at least a little bit.
This is our process.
And
Okay,
then
ready?
I'll bring up
what I
more
need
stuff
to
about
do
mine.
is I need to bring it over so like this way a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. I'm going away.
I will now.
I'm back in the
No.
No. This is all gonna have to be edited out or something.
No.
Okay.
Or we could keep this all
Motion
in.
sickness warning.
Okay.
Um,
so is it,
Oh, it's beautiful now.
oh, it's beautiful.
Well, it could be angled up a bit. Nah.
It looks just like you, Austin.
I do.
Your shadow makes you look really skinny.
It's not gonna go low enough.
His astral hand
just break
reaching in.
Wait, what you gotta
It's like the thing
what you gotta do is break it.
Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
What? But yeah,
Ah, you should have reached your hand and I'd been like, no.
Yeah.
but yeah,
Dang it.
kind
Missed
of-
opportunity. See?
kind of more on the aim assist kind of thing.
Oh, yeah,
People-
Hunter's still mad about it.
No, PC players that complain about aim assist, they're like, it's overpowered. It's not really that overpowered, to be honest with you. Because as I said, you can use your whole arm if you're
Yeah, I remember that.
yeah. But it's like, why are you complaining when you have this bigger advantage than I do? All I can use is my thumb.
True. Very true.
But yeah. Luke.
I have small talk. I forgot about it. Thank you for hitting me on the back
Here,
of the head and reminding
halftime.
me. Yeah.
Halftime.
Halftime, right?
Small talk. Okay, what you got? I also have small talk.
This might become a feature in another episode because I got a cavity filled,
Oh.
and the dentist I go to decides to do laughing gas.
Oh yeah, I remember this. You sent
And,
us pictures.
and now, oh, did?
Yeah, you
did.
sent us pictures. You want to see them?
No. Yeah. No. And before I went in there, they were like, it's not that high dose of laughing gas. No one usually but they also didn't know that I was Luke Gordon.
Yeah.
A minute in, I was hysterical. I was chuckling like a madman. Everything that they said, and now I can only remember like bits and pieces of this because I was like kind of almost in and out of like consciousness. Like, whoa, see, that's what I did, and I was just laughing at everything anybody said. It was really craziness, and I have to get another one filled.
Okay.
So what I might do is I might record some of it for an
Yes,
episode.
that'd be so good.
Please do.
Yes. And I told my mom about it, and she was like, "I might come back next time."
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I do remember now that picture I sent. I probably wouldn't have sent that had it not been under laughing gas, but I was just so loopy. I was like, guys, look, I was under laughing gas. This is a picture of me under laughing gas. And I also couldn't feel this side of my mouth for like the rest of the day.
Really?
Yes.
That's
That was like
terrible. I hate that
Two-Face.
feeling.
Yeah, it was like Two-Face pretty much. Yeah. So yeah, that's my little story. Hopefully, maybe Luke under laughing gas will appear in a segment in another episode. But Austin also had some halftime small talk.
Yeah, it's not big. It's not even like anything that is very good for the podcast. It's more of a personal small talk.
Okay.
Gang Beasts has a big update coming up.
Ooh.
What?
There's new maps
No.
and there's been leaked open world.
Bro.
What? Are you kidding?
I'm
Are you
so
freaking
serious.
kidding me
I'm
right
so
now?
serious.
Oh my gosh.
Also, yeah, I do have a little bit more small talk.
It's because of their anniversary is why.
Also, a little bit
Freaking
of a recent
way. Okay, we have to get.
Yes.
yeah,
hang out.
we're all playing this. Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Um,
amazing. Yeah, that's personal.
also-
You guys can't know that.
Yeah, you guys don't know about any of this. But recent rec and also another thing about games. The recent rec first, Helldivers 2.
Oh, I heard it's
This-
very good.
The only issue with it is you have to wait hours to get into a game because there's like not enough servers.
All right, but why is
Yeah.
it good? Because this is supposed to be a
Because the game
recommendation.
is so good, it's worth the wait of an hour. It is definitely worth the wait for
I've
an
heard
hour.
it's very good. I've seen clips.
The
It looks
reason
really
why
good.
the only reason why it has the hour wait is
Why
because
it-
of how good the game is. Because you have to wait so long to get into the game because everyone just does not want to leave it because they just want to
Yes.
keep playing it.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
What
the- it's like
what was
the-
the other thing you had? about games?
Elden Ring DLC finally.
I know, yeah.
After years of waiting,
I'm so hyped.
2 years. This was like we told to be out last year. We were told, oh yeah, Elden Ring DLC, and we finally got like
A trailer.
trailer. What, like this week, 2 days
Yeah.
ago or so?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that. I was so surprised.
I was so happy. I'm like, bro, and it actually looks amazing.
Yeah, this
I
was the
cannot
first
wait
things
for
we
it.
talked about on the podcast. I
Yeah.
remember talking about the Elden Ring DLC.
Yeah.
Yep, it looks
so
really good. I
comes
still haven't
full
picked up
circle.
Elden Ring, but I want to someday because it
Yeah.
looks really good. I thought it was on Switch, and it's not.
Yeah.
It's not on Switch. It probably won't be for a while.
Gang Beasts update looks amazing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
I really hope the open world is actually happening. Cause
Yeah, I hope so too.
There's footage of someone driving a truck through.
Oh
open
How
world.
is
my
it-
gosh!
How is
Okay.
Gang Beasts open world even
This
going
is
to work though?
absurdly amazing, actually, because I loved Gang Beasts, and when I got into it, I was like, "This is so much fun." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay."
The funny part is
You
this
know, it
game.
gets a bit old after the while. After
Yeah.
after a while.
Yeah.
The game is so old. I was not expecting it to like actually
Yeah,
come
I
out.
know.
Well, yeah, it's been like years since an update, and like most people just counted it out as like never getting an update again.
Yeah.
So it's
And,
kind of
like,
crazy when they announced, there's
Yeah,
an update
heave
coming.
ho. There's still a chance, you know.
Please, Hifo,
Yeah,
make a second
please,
game.
Devolver Digital, we know you're watching this.
Yes.
Developer, we all know you're watching. Everyone should be watching this podcast.
Yeah.
Anyways, back to
Wait,
Rage.
I have a
Back
small
to the
talk.
rage.
Never mind.
Back to the rage.
This one might not be this. Oh, okay. Rage. This is actually Rage small talk. I just
Okay,
realized.
got it.
I
To
love
get us back
Earthbound. I've talked about this before. How much I love
Ooh.
Earthbound. My second favorite game of all time.
Oh,
That's not 4, 2. Second favorite game. I
Yep.
told you guys about this. I don't know if I talked about it much on the podcast, but it had left an emotional impact on me. Very incredible, and everyone should play it anyway.
no.
There's a third game in Earthbound called Mother 3
Ooh.
that was only ever released in Japan.
Ah.
Now it was like 2015, I think, when it released, and for the GBA. Actually, no, it was probably 2006. Then
I
never
could
mind,
probably
I'm
get it.
completely wrong. Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's no English translation.
Okay.
There's a fan English translation. I just learned Japanese.
oh no.
Just learn. Yeah, exactly. Just learn
There's a
Japanese.
fan English translation, and it's never been localized.
Oh.
Nintendo Direct Partner Showcase comes around.
Uh-huh.
It's pretty, it's a pretty meh because their partner showcases are. That's also another thing. They had a,
Mm-hmm.
they usually do a director on this time. But it's only a partner direct. Nothing of note was released.
Yeah.
But on the Japan Direct, why are we all fuzzy?
Huh?
We're fuzzy.
Oh no.
Fly! It's back! He's back! He's back!
The fly.
Yo, he's back!
It's focusing on the fly.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're fuzzy. Interesting.
You guys are.
You
guys
it's
are
not-
tripping
it's
okay,
ball.
yeah.
It's a,
This
it's
episode
okay.
is. Oh, we're back.
Oh, we're back.
Hey,
you guys
guys.
are tripping right now.
Almost got him. Okay, continue.
Okay. Mother 3 released in only Japan for the Switch. What?
Why? Only
I
Japan?
don't know.
So
And
that's what you hate when games do that.
And people who play this game, it's incredible. It's even better than the first one. It's many people's favorite game of all time.
You can't just order it online?
No, because it's only in Japanese.
But
Or you could play it.
It's for like the GBA, like the Switch Online expansion pack
I see.
which I do have, but I can't get the like that. And I even thought about like making my Switch a Japanese Switch just to play the game, but I wouldn't be able to understand because that game is pretty much all dialogue.
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I think you have to change
can.
something in the system itself
Yeah,
to
you
do
can.
it. Yeah, but I think you have to change like a car. Like you have to
No,
change.
you don't.
Like,
Because you can just go to
actual-
options and change it.
Well, no, I think it just changes it to Japanese, like.
No, what I'm
words.
saying is I did this, but I went to the game and then I was like, well, I don't want to play because it's only in Japanese.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Yeah.
No, I thought the thing you can only change was like I don't think you can change the region.
Yeah, you can actually. I did that. They just let you do that, but
Huh.
you still can't.
Very
you know.
riveting.
Well, you still can't play the game.
Yeah,
right?
so that's my segue back into the rage thing. I'm actually pretty upset about that because I
Yeah.
was really looking forward to someday playing that game.
Yeah.
Maybe this means there'll be a remake. Maybe
Maybe.
that's why, just for English.
Maybe.
But I don't know.
That'd be nice. All right. Who's going next?
Well, you remember?
Yeah, is it me?
Yeah.
I remember I had something, but now I have to remember it again.
I don't remember what I had. I guess I'll just go. I'm kidding. I don't have anything either.
Oh man.
Oh wait, I have.
Nope.
Yeah,
nope.
go for it.
You don't get to
I
have
have to
another one
remember.
either.
I have to remember what.
This one's probably pretty commonly shared amongst many. I don't know why. I'm the one today who's just so
Yeah.
angry. It's pretty commonly shared by a lot of people. In-app purchases in video games,
Oh yeah.
specifically, Plants vs Zombies 2.
Ow.
Because I love the first Plants
yeah,
vs
that
Zombies
entire
game with
game
all
is
my
just-
heart.
Yeah.
And then EA reared their ugly head and made that entire game pretty much impossible to play.
You can only play the game by buying.
EA
things.
owns Plants vs Zombies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They've had it for a
What?
while now. What else do you
Oh
think?
yeah,
Like PvZ Garden Warfare is, and
Yeah.
all them other ones.
Oh, that's
all
why.
them other ones.
2, and then Neighborhood or Neighborville.
Is that Fly?
Yes.
Fly. He's back.
He's
for
our first
vengeance.
listener,
Yeah.
and he's back again. He's probably that other one. That one's probably dead though. The other one.
Shh, don't tell him.
Yeah.
He might overhear. I'm not dead. What?
Yeah. But yeah, so in-app purchases. Huh?
Yes, and
Yeah.
and also they're making. I don't know if you've seen this stuff about the third Plants vs Zombies game.
Oh, I didn't know.
Oh, they're making that. one?
A year ago or a year or two ago, actually, they had like a beta release version of
Oh,
it,
yeah, that one
and
really
people were
bad
all
one.
these YouTubers are playing. It was terrible.
Because
Mhm.
EA made it.
Yeah, and just recently they made a new version of the game, completely redone. It's like, oh yeah, a new version. Maybe this will be better than whatever they released earlier, and it
No.
was the exact same.
Oh, nice.
They didn't change barely anything.
Well, that's EA for you. They
Yeah,
don't. They
I
don't
know.
change anything.
And they're like, oh, it's okay. We understand. We heard your criticisms. All right, we'll take a year or two. We'll really fix this. Okay, we're back, and it's just like the same thing.
I guess I can. This won't count as one, but I go back and forth between Nintendo and EA of my least favorite gaming
Well,
company.
Nintendo
yeah.
actually makes good games.
Nintendo actually makes good games.
Yes.
EA is just scummy and their games suck.
I'll just give you.
So EA is genuinely my least
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
gaming
Rage
company of all
rant.
time.
EA.
I hate them so much with a passion. I wish all of their games would vanish from the face of the earth.
honestly, there's just so many. Like their game. I mean, some of their games are good, but like
I like
most of
Plants
them are
vs.
just
Zombies
really
2.
bad.
And like I said, I beat Plants vs. Zombies 2.
Did they
Yeah.
make the second one?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
they helped PopCap make it. And I beat Plants vs. Zombies 2,
Yeah.
but, I keep saying but. That also makes me rage.
But
Yeah.
Me saying but all the time. My mom, every time I say but my mom goes, shh, like, but
what are you gonna
Oh
say?
yeah.
But yeah, Plants vs.
Oh.
Oh yeah, if they just took out the in-app purchases in that game, that'd be a phenomenal game.
Yeah.
It's really well done. All the different variations on the zombies and plants are really nice.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like a card game the way you gotta like build your. Well, they do have a Plants vs. Zombies card game, which is really good.
Yeah.
But you gotta like build your different plants and decide which ones you want. And it's really really cool.
Yeah.
But you like can't do it unless you buy the premium stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and it sucks.
Yeah, it does suck. Well, I remember what my thing is.
Okay.
So this is like this is one of my most hated things of all time. And like I keep seeing more and more of it because well, let me just spoil it here. More and more celebrities keep getting private jets.
Oh yeah.
And I
Taylor
hate
Swift.
Yep.
I hate how these celebrities just destroy the environment
Exactly.
because they're rich and they don't feel like riding first class with other
Yeah.
people. Like
Exactly.
you do not need a private jet for 13 miles I'm sorry, Taylor Swift. Or was
Yeah.
it 13 minutes?
It was
It was
yeah.
a 13-minute flight.
Something like that.
For
Yeah.
13 minutes, please.
Oh wait,
Tokyo, Japan.
I just made the connection that 13 is her number though. That's like her.
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
I don't care.
I
Well,
hate
a lot of people
She
care.
went from
Nobody.
Tokyo, Japan to wherever the Chiefs game was in a private jet
Yeah, I know.
just to leave from there to come to where the game was.
Wait,
I'm like,
she had
why?
They went from Japan to America.
Yeah.
Okay, that seems like a pretty reasonable flight. Why is that a bad?
Then she went. I'm pretty sure she went right back right after the game.
yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's
Yeah.
not.
That's
I
why
don't
all
like
the
her.
memes have been popping up of like when the remote's on the other side of the couch and Taylor Swift has to go get it. It's like the plane
That's
or the jet
awesome.
going up and going. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But yeah, I genuinely hate it with passion.
yeah.
Not just Taylor Swift, but plenty of celebrities do it.
Does
She's
she have
just the one most in the spotlight right now.
She has a
Yeah.
13-minute long couch.
Yeah,
She has to fly the plane across.
yeah. But yeah, I hate that so much. I don't have any experiences or stories to tell from it.
Yeah.
But I genuinely hate it because I don't have a private jet.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
That
have
could be
money
the new
for that.
Gang Beasts map.
It could be.
I haven't stopped thinking about that ever since you said it. Just by the way.
I can't wait. Wow. We just looked outside. There's like some random guy on this person's computer.
But he's making direct eye contact.
Which I guess
with
it's none of our business, but
Yeah.
you know,
or yours,
yeah,
unless you're a listener.
true.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway, Hunter, I think it's your turn to round us off.
I mean,
here.
we're not really
Yeah.
doing turns, are we?
Yeah. I think
We're 30 minutes in. We can go a little bit
this
longer.
one isn't like really.
Yeah.
This one isn't really like rage, but like it's kind of annoying. When you play a
239.
game and for some reason you're getting matched up with like really high skill players
Mm.
or really like low skill players, and when you die, it's like thing that annoys me about dying to low skill players is that they don't act like, as I said, they don't have any skill. So when they kill you, it's just like you don't know how they killed you because like they're doing nothing that makes any sense, and they're just like, I'm just gonna kill you. I'm like, how? Like I watched this dude literally just
I think you're mixing up low skill players and high skill players.
No, I'm genuinely being dead serious. I've seen like high skill play, like people that are like really, really good at the game go against like people that are like just started playing the game, and the high skill players sometimes like will lose a couple rounds, and I don't understand how.
Yeah.
Because the low
Yeah.
skill players are just doing nothing that makes any sense, and then they just kill them on accident. It's like they kill them on complete accident.
Wait a minute. This sounds familiar.
To what?
No, that's not why. That's
Wait,
because
wait,
Because
wait.
just
these two.
an hour before this.
I'm talking about in video games.
Uh-huh.
Oh, did you beat him?
Oh, I beat him.
You beat him in Magic the Gathering?
Yeah,
So-
want to hear why? Because I physically didn't get a single good card the entire time we were playing.
So I just got into Magic Gathering I was talking about. Hunter was like,
Uh-huh.
"Oh, let's play." And I was like, "Okay,
But
I'm
this,
probably
this is
gonna lose."
this is completely unrelated. I'm being dead serious. This is completely
Okay, yeah,
unrelated.
sure. But I do want to tell.
No,
this
it is.
I do want to tell this story. Hunter was like, I told Hunter I played Magic the Gathering, and then he was like, "Oh, you play Magic the Gathering now? Oh, I love that game." And then he was talking about this amazing deck he's building, and it's gonna destroy me. And I'm like,
I didn't say it was gonna destroy you.
Well, he's
I
like-
never said that.
well, and I was just like, I just started playing the game. I don't really and he was like, you're gonna hate this deck. And I was like,
Yeah, because
but I did win my first ever game of Magic the Gathering, and then I beat Hunter.
yeah, you were gonna hate it if I actually got the luck of the card. You saw how many
Yeah.
mana I got and how many instants and
Yeah, I know.
sorceries.
It was.
I
Man,
had a mulligan like 3 times in one game because I just kept getting
I just thought about Austin's
multiple
point of
same
view.
know,
thing.
Your mana, mulligan.
I'm feeling left out, man.
I know.
I need to join the
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
episode, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I almost started recording because we were laughing pretty hard. We were having a lot of fun with it. It was a good time.
Yeah.
The way that I won this first round was I don't know if you know how to play Magic the Gathering. You probably aren't going to care about this if you don't like it, but I'm still going to say this. I played a card that gives any card you want 20/20.
yeah,
Which
plus
means
20 attack,
20
plus 20
attack,
defense.
and you have 20, and your player character has 20 health in this game.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, if you play that card, you can't do anything about it. You're just
Yeah.
dead. And this
I
is
mean,
my
I could've
starter
blocked-
deck, mind you.
Yeah,
So
I could have blocked it, but like it would have still done a whole bunch of damage to me,
no, yeah.
and I would have already died anyways.
And you had like 5 health left when I played that card. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
funny.
But
Yeah.
maybe episode you guys will have to teach
Yes.
me how to play, yeah.
Yes.
Yes, we will.
Yes.
Yeah. But
Crash.
you told your second thing, right?
Yeah,
Me?
No, I was talking to Hunter.
but well, yeah,
I like how all of yours are like game related. That's,
Yeah.
that's funny.
because that's all I really do with my life.
Yeah.
I live a sad. I lead a sad life. I just play video games.
Yeah.
I wonder. We should do a Hunter laugh count on this podcast. 'Cause I've been listening and like watching, and I don't know. There's probably been like one time where Hunter's actually genuinely laughed. Like
Really?
me and Austin will be losing it with our faces red, tears in our eyes, and Hunter will just be like, guys, actually,
Yeah.
it's so
Guys,
funny.
actually.
See, it just happened.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It happens every time.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Yeah.
My example was in the last episode when you were talking about you brought the lobster out, and me and Austin were just laughing, and he's like, so, yeah, so.
my thing is, I have like my comedy isn't like how everyone else has comedy.
Yeah.
I just like say something funny, like, oh, it's so funny. Mine's more of just like I just say something random, and I just somehow get people to laugh because I just say
know.
the most random things out of nowhere. I'll be like,
you don't really expect to laugh when you
Yeah.
say stuff, yeah, and that's what's really funny. I think that is part of our dynamic that we laugh a bunch and you're
Yeah.
just deadpan, but
Yeah.
you're also really funny. So I don't know.
my problem is when I try to say something that's actually funny, it's not actually funny.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that laughs. But when I say something that's like has nothing to do with like that doesn't even sound that funny, everyone just starts laughing. I'm like, what did I do?
That's really
Yeah.
funny, Hunter. I've known that about you for years. As long as I've known you, I've observed that about you.
We'll be running like for cross country or something, and they're having a conversation. I say something completely unrelated to their conversation, and they just start dying because everything I say has something to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
I know that for a long time about Hunter, that he is always unintentionally funny.
Yeah.
Which is really admirable, honestly, because if you try to be funny, you will be funny a lot of the time, but there are
Yeah.
sometimes where it'll fall short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty good. One more thing I hate.
Luke, sorry.
Both of you. No, I don't. I don't really think I have anything else
That you hate?
that I hate. At least not that
have
I
you
hate.
have you used this time to decompress from the stresses?
I
of-
have. I'm
That's
ready.
good. I'm glad.
I'm ready to go into this next week with the
Open
ability
arms.
to make time for everything.
Yes.
To do everything that we need to do, that we want to do. I'm
Yes.
ready for this to be our
Our golden era.
golden era. I'm not gonna lie, it's been kind of a rough start for, for the video
the
era.
video stuff. We didn't talk about the fatigue last time.
Yeah,
But we've gotten it out this episode and this
Yes.
day. In this day.
Yeah, in this day.
We've gotten me and Hunter spent a little time together without.
Yeah.
We haven't spent barely any time with each other outside of the
Yeah.
podcast, which is
Yeah.
something we've
Which
been
I think
trying to work out.
we could just do that tomorrow. If you really like have
But-
nothing to do tomorrow.
Didn't we just say that we could?
Well, yeah, because Austin couldn't.
Yeah.
Well, because you work until 3, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I have.
I was
like,
saying
my
me and
family
you
here
since we haven't had
stuff.
like.
Karate. Okay, yeah.
But,
I could go to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just making
But,
noises over here.
I will say a little bit of small talk.
As long as it doesn't
more.
offend you, Austin.
Halftime.
Yeah.
Big
just
graphic
keep going.
explosion.
Yeah. So, as I was gonna say, as you know, and as they know, but I don't know how much you guys know.
No and yes and no.
I'm writing a book. I've been writing it for
Whoa.
2 years.
Nice.
It'll probably be
Sweet.
published in July. That's what I'm looking forward.
That is awesome.
But
What is it about?
it is a western. That's all I'll say.
Ooh.
That's awesome.
But the reason I bring it up is because my girlfriend's designing the book cover.
Oh, that's awesome.
nice.
That's so
So
cute.
we've she literally bought an $800 iPad yesterday
Oh, jeez.
to make the book cover.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's kind of crazy.
Just for you.
But shut up, Hunter. But yeah, I'm literally going to her house after this to work on it some more, or watch her work on it while I do nothing.
Very
But
good.
it's looking pretty good so far.
Yeah.
So I'm
cool.
so I'm just excited about that.
That's a good project.
Yeah, and I wanted to include that. Yeah, sorry again that I look like I have never had a day of sun in my entire life.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You're like
You're
bathed
in the
light.
sun. You're bathing. You're going to heaven.
I was in the
I look like the
darkness.
final boss of Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I was about to say the.
Oh, yeah.
What was its name? I got the itch the other day to play that. Why do I keep doing that?
I think it's
keep
because I sent you a.
squeaking.
Yeah.
It's because I sent a video, probably.
Wait,
No,
Hey,
it actually wasn't because of that. But
Have you
Oh.
even like? Have you beat the game?
Have you even?
You didn't beat.
I didn't even go to the Pantheon.
You didn't beat
though.
NKG though, did you? Nightmare
No.
King Grim. It's so sad.
Yeah, I know it's sad. I'm thinking about replaying it.
I
getting
bought
back
him in
into it.
10 or I bought him. I beat him in like 10 tries.
Yeah, I know. Well, since I started,
It's because I played it so
well,
much.
okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be real with you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Put some sad music over this.
Mm-hmm.
I think that since Christmas, when I bought Phoenix Wright,
Mm-hmm.
I think that I have not played another game. I think I've played one other game.
Yeah.
And I'm not kidding.
You played Magic.
I'm absolutely being dead serious with you.
Yeah. That's okay. I haven't played a whole lot either.
Wait.
I haven't even beat
You've been so busy. There's no.
Wait.
I know.
You said December?
Yeah, Christmas Day.
That's not true because we played Gang Beasts.
That's kind of different
like, on my
though.
own. Like I started a game.
And
I'm saying play through, and then I'm in the middle of a replay through and a replay through with my sister right now.
Ooh.
I haven't played
Lobster.
Lies of P in a minute, which is the game I was just talking about, because I got stuck on a boss and then I just got super busy, and every time I go to play it, I also feel unmotivated to play it because I've been stuck on the same boss.
What happened? Our lives just for some reason was like, okay, time to be busy.
Yeah.
You must be busy.
It just happens.
Yep.
I mean, that's pretty much.
But you know what?
The
fact that we've trudged through this far,
and we've done a podcast,
and we've still done the
Every week.
podcast, that means that when we're out of this busy phase, we are going to have great things
Yes.
happen.
And we still have great things happen.
Exactly.
Yes, we do.
But
But just think about how much better it's gonna be when we're actually fully like, we can
Not
like in the
busy.
summer we don't have any much other, but you know.
Yeah, in the summer, yeah.
Yeah. Wow, I feel really cleansed after this episode.
That's good.
Well, at
you
least-
look very cleansed.
I do.
The first week of summer. I don't know. Actually, I'm thinking about that. I don't know if I can be able to upload on the first weekend because I have to go to.
We
on
could do a
trip.
double shoot.
Yeah.
Or you know, when I'm in Hawaii, I could call in from Hawaii.
You could, yeah.
Could and just do a video record of Luke.
Yeah. No, I'm not gonna have much time, but it could be
Oh,
like
okay.
Yeah.
It could be like a little 10-minute
That would-
special.
Yeah.
True.
Luke in Hawaii, and it just
Luke's.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on a surfboard, like
Yeah.
"Hey, guys."
Yeah.
I could do the same. I could do the same thing whenever I'm in. On
Yeah.
vacation.
You can. It'd
Yeah.
be cool. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Interesting.
You tell me. You guys tell me the topic of the episode. I'll give you.
We
like,
could
my
even.
little-
I could just screen record a video or like a FaceTime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just put us.
This is
wherever
what
we
you
are.
wanted, right, viewers?
Yes.
Yeah, viewers.
Just thinking about like we're all FaceTiming, and then I like go to walk down the stairs and I'm like tripping.
Yeah. That'd be great.
That'd
You
be
should do
awesome.
that just so we go.
Yeah.
viral.
So one thing, let's get hype here a little bit.
hype for what?
I mean, I'm not saying that anything is going to happen, but I've been really liking the idea of something gaming wise that we could do on this channel.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
fuzzy again, by the way.
Yes.
Like us, like if the Game Beast update comes out, we could do
Yeah.
a little review
True.
or a little
True.
some gameplay. The only thing I'm worried about is editing it, which I have thought about. Like
I'm not worried about it.
if well,
You're not worried about it, so you
I
know
mean-
what? You don't have to be worried about
I
it. If he's
mean-
not worried, we're not worried.
Yeah.
you say that now. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
I'm thinking about maybe saving up some money and getting a PC, and if we do, the second that I get a PC,
We're all gonna start doing this.
we'll start the gaming channel, and I
Yes.
will
Yeah.
edit the gaming.
Well, I feel like I
episodes.
want it to be under the
Ooh.
same channel too.
It will be. I'll
Yeah.
send
Just
them
like
to
a
you.
different like playlist. You
Yeah,
know?
I'll send them to you.
Yeah.
The Three Media Junkies brand is gonna go somewhere. We're gonna
Yeah.
have
Yeah.
some
We're
more
gonna
of
have-
this in your future, maybe.
Yeah. Some more magic. I will say soon, Dungeons and Dragons.
well.
Yes.
And as in soon, I mean as in the next time I host,
Really?
which is after the next episode.
Yo, let's you.
There's
why
a
you-
twist though.
you
It's
spoiled
not
that?
just your typical Dungeons and
I haven't
Dragons.
even played Game of Dungeons. and
I
I
Dragons.
have
will
my
say.
dice over
It's
there.
Dungeons and Dragons
Okay,
and me.
make sure you bring your dice
I will.
in
Is
the
it a
episode
lobster?
after
Is
this
it
one.
Dungeons
Okay.
and Lobsters?
What?
Dungeons and Lobsters.
No.
That would be
That would be
awesome.
funny.
I cannot wait for this campaign.
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's gonna be good.
You.
And do you have to like have a lot of outsider knowledge to play? Like,
Not this one.
oh,
no. Yeah.
Because
No.
it's pretty much a game that I am pretty much making.
it's Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Dungeons and Dragons, maybe.
Dungeon
Because
and Dragon.
Not only is it Dungeons and Dragons, but it's a sequel to a previous episode. I'm not gonna say what.
Mm.
I'm not gonna say what. Yeah, I'm getting spicy here.
You're not gonna tell us either.
Nope.
Son of a gun.
You didn't tell us about.
Wait a
You
second.
didn't tell us about these shirts.
No, you
Yeah,
didn't.
true.
Speaking of the Luke shirt, are you
Fans.
Luke shirt enthusiasts?
Um.
It is going to arrive
When?
today or tomorrow.
Ooh.
It actually is.
How many do you have?
I don't believe
We
you.
only have the one because we've still been trying to get this one for me to advertise for like Rage for like 2 months now.
Yeah. It's here.
That's my Ace Attorney breakdown for you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we're pretty much at the mercy of the host, so
Yeah.
I'm not gonna like say like, are you ready to wrap it?
Okay.
Hey, Luke, are you ready to wrap this up?
Not yet.
Dang it.
He's not ready yet.
I can't wait for the D&D episode.
I
I've been
gotta-
ready. I've been ready for this since we started this
I gotta
podcast.
cool off.
True.
I gotta cool off here. This episode is really getting me heated. All right.
I feel like
Let's have it here. Ignore them for a sec. Let's have a one-on-one talk here.
okay.
Let's have a one-on-one
I'm
talk.
not here.
You and I. Yeah. Okay. Ready? We don't need to do that. Just okay. Take this as a reminder. If you ever have something that makes you angry, don't feel afraid to vent about it to people who will listen. Okay? That's your homework. Okay, let's wrap it up now.
Hate them all. Hate all of them.
Hate everyone now.
Anyways, yeah. I'm very excited for the D&D episode. I feel like
Yeah.
what I was gonna say is it's been like our probably the longest
Yeah,
talked about
built up.
idea.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
I'm very excited for that.
All right.
Host.
We're wrap this up, guys.
Okay.
We're gonna count down from 3 this time. All right?
All right.
3,
2,
2.
1. Excuse me, Hunter.
I didn't know we were all gonna do it.
No, it's usually only the host who counts down. I don't know what you're doing.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, it's usually all of us.
No, it's usually
No,
just
it's
the
not.
host.
In the last one, it was all of us. Anyway, okay.
3, 2, 1.
Peace out, media junkies.